Yeah. You slid into the sea while the city glow gold. Street lights dancing slowly on the edge of your coat. I don't really know you, but I like what I see. Something in the silence keeps on pulling at me. Windows cracked open, let a midnight roll in. Summer air touching places underneath my skin. Radio whispering low from the back of the night. Everything feels different in the dashboard light. You keep looking forward, but your smile says enough. Like you're keeping little secrets wrapped in velvet, love. I can feel the rhythm every time you move. Every little gesture puts me deeper in the groove. The road keeps unfolding like a ribbon of stars, and somehow it feels like we've been driving for hours, though the clock says otherwise, and the city still shines. There's a beautiful danger in the way our worlds align. Maybe it's the moonlight, maybe it's your eyes, maybe it's the feeling neither one of us can hide. I don't need a reason, I don't need a sign. The way you're sitting next to me already crossed my mind. Be my midnight passenger, stay a little longer here. Let the city disappear while the headlights paint the air. Be my midnight passenger, don't worry where we're going now. Every turn feels right somehow when you're riding next to me. Tonight, we passed another diner with the neon burning blue. You pointed at the skyline and I looked back at you. Funny how the view changed without changing at all. The buildings kept their places, but you made them feel small. Your laughter hit softly like a record spinning slow, like a melody my lonely little heart already knows. No pressure in the moment, no promises to keep. Just two souls drifting gently through a city half asleep. Your fingers trace circles on the edge of your cup, and every tiny movement had my attention locked up. You talked about the places that you wanted to see, and somehow every destination sounded good to me. The traffic lights reflected in the shimmer of your hair. I swear the whole night paused for a second right there. If this is just a moment, then I don't want to rush. Some things become magic when you barely even touch. Maybe it's the moonlight, maybe it's your eyes, maybe it's the feeling neither one of us can hide. I don't need a reason, I don't need a sign. The way you're sitting next to me already crossed my mind. Be my midnight passenger, stay a little longer here. Let the city disappear while the headlights paint the air. Be my midnight passenger, don't worry where we're going now. Every turn feels right somehow when you're riding next to me. Tonight, if the road keeps going, then let's keep moving. No destination written in the sky. If the stars are watching, let them keep talking. I don't need answers tonight. The city's a river, we're floating together, carried by the glow of every sign. No need for forever, just stay in this weather right here in this piece of time. Your shadow and mine across the windshield lines, moving like a slow dance through the dark. Every mile gets smaller, every feeling stronger, like somebody quietly lit a spark. And maybe tomorrow changes everything, but tonight is beautiful enough. So lean a little closer, let the silence sing. Sometimes that's more than love. Be my midnight passenger, stay a little longer here. Let the city disappear while the headlights paint the air. Be my midnight passenger, don't worry where we're going now. Every turn feels right somehow when you're riding next to me. Tonight, 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 tonight. Be my midnight reflection in the window makes me wanna stay. No destination calling, no need to say goodbye. Just two hearts moving slowly beneath the velvet sky. Midnight passenger, stay with me tonight. You keep sending little signals from across the room tonight, like you're drawing secret circles in the corner of my sight. Every glance feels loaded with the language of its own, and every second passing makes me wanna get closer. There's a velvet kind of tension hanging softly in the air, like we're sharing private stories nobody else can hear. People come and go around us, but they fade into the walls. Every conversation disappears whenever your shadow calls. You lean back and smile slowly, like you know exactly why. My attention keeps returning every single time. Maybe you don't mean to do it, maybe you do, and that's the fun. Either way, I'm caught up in it, I'm already gone. The music's moving gently, but my heartbeat moves faster. Every little mystery about you pulls me after. I don't need the grand entrance, don't need fireworks above. Just keep looking at me like that, and that's enough. Something in your eyes, something in your tone makes the crowded room feel like we're dancing here alone. Every subtle move, every quiet sign pulls me a little closer. Every single time you're sending velvet signals across the midnight air. Little sparks and hidden meanings floating everywhere. Yeah, you're sending velvet signals, and I receive them all. Every look becomes a message, every smile becomes a call. Velvet signals leading me your way. Velvet signals keeping me awake. The bartender keeps talking, but I barely hear a word, 'cause your laughter in the distance is the loudest thing I've heard. You brush your hand through your hair, and suddenly the room feels warmer than it should beneath the silver moon. I wonder what you're thinking when your gaze finds mine again. Is it curiosity, or something deeper underneath? Maybe we're both pretending, maybe we're both aware that something sweet is building every time we meet right there. Outside the window, taxis paint the pavement gold and red, but all the color in the city somehow gathers where you stand. You move like a slow melody, comfortable and free, and every little piece of you feels dangerously easy to read. If attraction is a language, then you're speaking it with grace, and every word is written softly across your face. Something in your eyes, something in your tone makes the crowded room feel like we're dancing here alone. Every subtle move, every quiet sign pulls me a little closer. Every single time you're sending velvet signals across the midnight air. Little sparks and hidden meanings floating everywhere. You're sending velvet signals, and I receive them all. Every look becomes a message, every smile becomes a call. Velvet signals leading me away. Velvet signals keeping me awake. Maybe this is how it starts, not with noise but with the spark, not with promises but tiny moments in the dark. A glance that lasts a second longer, a smile that lingers after, a feeling growing stronger with every burst of laughter. The city keeps spinning, The hours keep slipping, but somehow time slows down whenever you're near. The room becomes softer, the lights become warmer, the distance disappears until you're crystal clear. No dramatic confession, no grand design, just chemistry unfolding, one look at a time. And if you're wondering whether I feel it too, the answer's written everywhere whenever I look at you. You're sending velvet signals across the midnight air, little sparks and hidden meanings floating everywhere. You're sending velvet signals and I receive them all. Every look becomes a message, every smile becomes a call. Velvet signals leading me your way. Velvet signals keeping me awake. You're sending velvet signals, and now they're getting strong. Every silent conversation feels like our favorite song. Velvet signals written in your eyes, keeping us alive. The room is getting quieter, the night is settling in, but your signals keep arriving beneath my skin. No words are really needed, no explanations at all, 'cause every glance you sent tonight, I hear it when it calls. Velvet signals still reaching through the dark, leaving little traces on my heart. You got that passenger side smile that sneaks up on me every time, like you already know something I'm still trying to figure out. The city sliding by in streaks, gold and silver underneath, and somehow every road tonight feels brighter than it should be. You keep laughing at my stories, even when they're not that good, making ordinary moments feel exactly like they should. The radio keeps playing low, but honestly I barely know what's coming through the speakers when you're sitting this close. The way your eyes catch passing lights makes the whole world soften, and every mile we leave behind feels like another reason to stay right here in this feeling a little longer than we planned. Maybe it's the way you lean into the night, maybe it's the glow of every passing light, maybe it's the fact that nothing feels forced, everything just moves exactly where it wants. That passenger side smile gets me every time, turning quiet moments into something I can't hide. That passenger side smile makes the whole night shine like the city's only glowing 'cause you're sitting by my side. Passenger side smile, passenger side smile. You don't even know what you do to me tonight. We missed our turn somewhere back, but neither one of us complained. Like getting lost together was a better kind of plane. The highway opened up ahead, a ribbon underneath the stars, and every little conversation took us somewhere new. You told me things you rarely tell, the parts you usually keep, like the way beneath the surface where only few can see. And every word felt effortless, like we've been here before. Like this connection found its way long before the night began. Your reflection in the glass moves beside the city lights, like a scene somebody wrote for dreamers after midnight. I try not to stare too much, but honestly it's hard when every glance your way feels like a work of art. Maybe it's the way you lean into the night, maybe it's the glow of every passing light, maybe it's the fact that nothing feels forced, everything just moves exactly where it wants. That passenger side smile gets me every time, turning quiet moments into something I can't hide. That passenger side smile makes the whole night shine like the city's only glowing 'cause you're sitting by my side. side smile. Ooh, passenger side smile. You don't even know what you do to me tonight. The farther that we travel, the closer that we get. Not because we're trying, but because it just happens. The night unfolds around us like pages in a book, and every chapter starts the moment that you look my way. Without warning, without effort, without fear, you make the darkness softer, you make the distance disappear. Maybe this is simple, maybe that's the charm. Nothing complicated, just your presence in my arms. A thought, a memory of every little dream, the kind that feels impossible until it happens naturally. If tomorrow asks questions, I'll answer them then. But tonight I only wanna hear your laughter once again. That passenger side smile, every time, turning quiet moments into something I can't hide. That passenger side smile makes the whole night shine, like the city's only glowing 'cause you're sitting by my side. Passenger side smile, passenger side smile. Everything feels lighter when you're here tonight. Passenger side smile makes the stars align, makes the road keep winding, makes me hope for extra time. Oh, passenger side smile, passenger side smile. Stay a little longer by my side tonight. The skyline slowly fades, the road keeps rolling on, and somehow I still wish this drive was twice as long. 'Cause every passing mile only makes me realize the best part of this city is that passenger side smile. Passenger side smile, passenger side smile. Yeah. Your hand brushed mine for a second. Now the whole room feels different, like somebody turned the lights down low and turned the feeling up. There's a shimmer in the air tonight, floating somewhere between us. Something sweet and dangerous that neither one of us can touch. Without falling deeper, without getting closer, without admitting what we've both been thinking. The city outside keeps moving, but we're standing still somehow, caught inside a moment that doesn't wanna let us out. Your eyes keep finding mine across every conversation, like they already know the destination. And honestly, I'm not trying to escape the gravity you've made. Something's changing, I can feel it now. Every little glance feels louder somehow. The space between us is getting thin, and I don't wanna fight it with champagne static, sparkling in the dark, little electric feelings running through my heart. Champagne static, floating through the room. Every time you look my way, the world begins to bloom. Champagne static, soft and bright, like golden noise inside the night. Champagne static, pulling me close, closer than before. The music wraps around us like silk against the skin, and every passing minute pulls me further in. You lean a little closer to tell me something small, but honestly your whisper makes me miss the words at all. The room fades into shadows, the crowd becomes a blur, like every single detail exists to frame this turn. 1,000 tiny signals leading to this place, what pretending feels impossible whenever we're face to face. I know we haven't said it, not completely, not loud, but every heartbeat in my chest is saying it right now. And when you smile slowly like you're reading every thought, I wonder if you're feeling everything I got. Something's changing, I can feel it now. Every little glance feels louder somehow. The space between us is getting thin, and I don't wanna fight it with champagne static, sparkling in the dark, little electric feelings running through my heart. Champagne static, floating through the room. Every time you look my way, the world begins to bloom. Champagne static, soft and bright, like golden noise inside the night. closer than before. Maybe attraction doesn't arrive all at once. Maybe it gathers like light before sunrise. Tiny moments, tiny glances, tiny pieces of trust, building something impossible to ignore. Maybe that's what this is. Not a sudden fall, but a slow unfolding of everything we become. The city keeps glowing outside the glass, but honestly, the brightest thing tonight has never been the skyline. Is you standing here looking at me like I'm the only person left in the room? And if this feeling keeps growing from here, I don't think I'd stop it, even if I could. With champagne static sparkling in the dark, little electric feeling. Champagne static floating through the room. Every time you look my way, the world begins to bloom. Champagne static, soft and bright like golden noise inside the night. Champagne static, pulling me close, close, close. Champagne static, rising through the air, turning every ordinary second into something rare. Shining in my veins, and I don't wanna lose this feeling once it came. The room gets quieter, the hour grows late, but the spark between us refuses to fade. Champagne static, still filling the dark, leaving golden echoes inside my heart. The city's getting quieter, we're leaving all the noise behind. The buildings shrink into the distance, like old thoughts slipping from my mind. Now it's just the road before us, and the glow above the lane. Every light turning green tonight, like nothing wants to stop this feeling. You rest your head against the window, watching reflections pass. The soft gold lines of midnight, moving gently through the glass. I should probably say something, but the silence feels so right, like we're finally speaking honestly, without using words tonight. The air feels warmer somehow than it did an hour ago. Maybe it's the heat of running, maybe it's the way you've grown closer without even noticing, closer than before. And every mile feels like a door, opening a little more. No rush, no pressure, no need to force a thing. The road keeps unfolding, and my heart keeps listening to every quiet moment that passes in between you and me. Slow green lights leading us through the night, every signal saying everything's alright. Slow green lights stretching down the road like the universe already knows. Green lights guiding where we go, and for the first time I don't need to know the destination. Just stay by my side under these slow green lights. The dashboard paints your profile in shades of amber and gold, and every little detail feels worth remembering. You tell me about your childhood, the dreams you used to keep, hidden underneath the surface where very few could see. I listen like it's music, every word a melody, the kind that settles slowly into memory. No performance, no disguises, no walls left standing tall, just two people being honest in the middle of it all. The road is almost empty, the stars are hanging low, and everything important feels impossibly close. Maybe that's what happens when the night gets this deep. The things we never planned to share become the things we need. No rush, no pressure, no need to force a thing. The road world keeps unfolding, and my heart keeps listening to every quiet moment that passes in between you and me. Slow green lights leading us through the night, every signal saying everything's alright. Slow green lights stretching down the road like the universe already knows. Loud and easy to forget. Some nights disappear the second that they end, but this one feels different, like something we'll remember years from now, when somebody asks about the moments that changed us. Not because of fireworks, not because of dramatic words, but because everything felt natural, like the world finally slowed down enough for us to notice what had been growing all along. The trust, the comfort, the laughter, the calm. And maybe love doesn't always arrive with a grand announcement. Maybe sometimes it enters quietly, like headlights on an empty road, like music from another room, like your hand finding mine without either of us thinking twice. And somehow that feels even more beautiful. Slow green lights leading us through the night, every signal saying everything's alright. Slow green lights and slow green lights stretching down the road like the universe already knows. Slow green lights guiding where we go, and for the first time I don't need to just stay by my side. Under these slow green lights, slow green lights shining through the dark, shining through the dark, turning every memory into a work of art. Slow, 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 slow green lights, soft and bright, so soft and bright, keeping us together through the heart of the night. The highway keeps humming, the stars remain above, and somewhere in the silence something feels like love. Slow green lights still glowing ahead, leading us forward 1 mile at a time. Tonight, tonight. After 2 a.m., the city barely breathes. The crowded streets that held us have surrendered to the dream. Only distant headlights moving slowly through the dark, like tiny constellations scattered underneath the stars. And here we are, still driving, like neither one of us wants to be the first to let this feeling in. The radio is softer now, the world is almost still, and every quiet second feels expensive in a way, like something rare, something fragile, something worth protecting. The night wraps around us like a secret made for two, and every mile ahead feels borrowed from tomorrow, just so we can stay inside this moment longer. I don't know what happens when the morning finally comes, but right now I don't wanna think that far, 'cause everything I need is already here, sitting beside me. After 2 a.m. the world disappears, and all that's left is the sound of us here. After 2 a.m. the stars hang low, and every road feels like somewhere we belong. After 2 a.m. time moves slow, like it doesn't want to let us go. shadows in the rear view, and somehow that feels right. Like we needed space to hear ourselves think, to hear ourselves feel. Without the noise, without the rush, without the expectations. You tell me things you never say in daylight, the parts of you that only show themselves when the night feels safe enough to hold them. And I listen carefully, like every word matters, because it does, because you do. And somewhere between the empty roads and the fading signs, I realize I've stopped imagining the end of this drive. I've started wishing it could stay like this forever. I don't know what happens when the morning finally comes, but right now I don't wanna think that far, 'cause everything I need is already here, sitting beside me. After 2 a.m. the world disappears, and all that's left is the sound of us here. After 2 a.m. the stars hang low, and every road feels like somewhere we belong. After 2 a.m. time moves slow, like it doesn't want to let us go. After 2 a.m. I never wanna leave this feeling. Maybe the reason the night feels so beautiful is because it never promises to stay. Maybe that's why every second matters more, every glance lasts longer, every laugh feels brighter, when we know the horizon is coming eventually. But not yet, not tonight. Tonight belongs to us, to unfinished conversations, to wandering roads, to songs playing softly through tired speakers, to comfortable silences that say more than words, to the feeling of looking at someone and realizing you'll miss them before they've even left. And if the dawn arrives sooner than we'd like, and let it find us here, still holding on to every beautiful second. After 2 a.m. the world disappears, and all that's left is the sound of us here. After 2 a.m. stars hang low, and every road feels like somewhere we belong. After 2 a.m. time moves slow, like it doesn't want to let us go. After 2 a.m. I never wanna leave this feeling. After 2 a.m. the sky may change, but I hope what we found remains. After 2 a.m. the night still shines whenever I look into your eyes. The road stretches onward, the darkness turns blue, and somewhere in the distance, morning waits for us. But not yet, not quite. For now there's only this song, this drive, and you. After 2 a.m. After 2 a.m. The sky is changing colors at the edge of morning now. Blue is slowly finding all the places darkness held. The streets are almost empty, the city's whispering low, like it's trying not to interrupt the moment we've become. We should probably head home, that's what sensible people do, but neither one of us has mentioned leaving yet. You keep watching out the window like you're memorizing everything. The buildings, the lights, the fading night, the feeling in between. And honestly, I'm doing the same, trying to save this version of us before the sunrise. Ask the world to start again, 'cause some nights are too beautiful to end all at once. Some feelings need a little more time before goodbye. Leave the skyline on just a little glow until the night is gone. Skyline on, I don't want to rush the magic that we found in the hours before dawn. Skyline on, let the lights stay bright, a little piece of midnight inside the morning light. Leave the skyline on for one more song. The roads we followed earlier now feel familiar somehow, like they remember every conversation, every laugh, every pause, every moment that quietly changed us. The coffee in the cup holder has long gone cold, but neither one of us seems ready for conclusions. You reach over, turn the music up just enough for the melody to wrap around us, and suddenly the whole night comes back. The first smile, the first glance, the first spark, the first time I realized I didn't want this drive to end. It's strange how quickly a stranger can become someone you hope will stay. 'Cause some nights are too beautiful to end all at once. Some feelings need a little more time before goodbye. Skyline on, just a little longer, let the city glow until the night is gone. Skyline on, I don't wanna rush the magic that we found in the hours before dawn. Skyline on, let the lights stay bright, a little piece of midnight inside the morning light. Leave the skyline on for one more song. Maybe every great night leaves behind a trace, a song, a memory, a street you can't forget. And maybe that's why the best moments linger long after they've ended, because they become part of who we are. And maybe years from now, when the city shines like this again, I remember how the dashboard lights painted gold across your face, how the empty roads felt endless, how time slowed down without asking permission, how every mile brought us closer, not just to somewhere, but to each other. And if this night has taught me anything, it's that the rarest things usually arrive quietly, like a glance, like a smile, like a passenger who changes everything. Leave the skyline on, just a little longer, let the city glow until the night is gone. Skyline on, I don't want to rush the magic that we found in the hours before dawn. Skyline on, let the lights stay bright, a little piece of midnight inside the morning light. Leave the skyline on for one more song. Leave the skyline on before the daylight wins, before the world comes rushing back again. Leave the skyline on, skyline on, just one last time, so I can keep this feeling a little longer in my mind. The skyline slowly softens, the morning starts to rise, but something from this night will stay with me long after the lights fade, long after the road ends, long after goodbye. Leave the skyline on just a little